finna run a couple errands, man. We got a productive day as per usual. God, it's cold out here, man. Hope everybody having a good holiday, man. I don't celebrate Christmas for real, but you know what I'm saying? Happy holidays to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so I'm fixing to head to Home Depot. I got an exhibition coming up in January, and I need to grab some wood so I can make some frames. So big shout out to Pops, man. My dad, he ended up letting me get his miter saw, man. Big shout out to Pops, man. Let me get his miter saw, bro. That was real clutch. Now I'm able to make some sharper cuts, man, so I can make these frames smoother, bro, because I've been having to go to my homie Brill crib, and like, you know, that's my dog. Like, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, pulling up. But, you know, you don't want to always just be having to go to your homie's crib and get stuff. You be wanting to do stuff for your own stuff, too, you know. I was going to get some off Facebook Market, because that's usually the vibes. But ended up talking to my dad, having a conversation. Turns out he had a miter saw that was just tucked in his storage room that he didn't use. So I was like, shoot, yo, you mind if I grab that? So easy adjustment. Ended up pulling up, grabbing it. So we good, man. We good. We got money in our pocket. Finna head over here. I'm probably gonna get a corner clamp too. I was gonna get a nailer off Facebook Market, but I really ain't trying to spend too much bread, man. You know, I got my lady birthday coming up, so I'm really trying to be smart. You feel me? I'm excited for this exhibition coming up, man. It's gonna be real dope, real powerful. But again, man, I just appreciate y'all, man. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome, man. I'm an artist, bro. Been doing this. I've been shooting photography for 10 years, and I've been painting for about a year now. So I just been really getting deeper and deeper and immersing myself into this grind, man. So if you're here, man, I appreciate you, man, and keep following along on the journey, man. Let's get this thing together. If you know one thing about me, I'm gonna rep the Home Depot, man. Like, I worked here in college, so it has a special place for that. But also too, I just learned so much just working at tool rental, being through the aisle. So it's always cool to come back and grab some stuff. Yeah, I think these will work. Cool thing is, I used to work here, bro. Not at this Home Depot, but in college, I used to work at Home Depot. It was a smooth gig, bro. You know, good for what it was worth. Then it's just a smooth piece. I'm gonna go with this one. We need 4. This should be warped, but yeah, like, look at the top of this. Like, that's ugly. We might can make this work though. I ain't gonna cut. Put a little stain on it, sand it down, stain. Yeah, this is fucked. So usually I'd be wearing gloves, man, if I was working in this motherfucker. I'm really taking a risk. So I could easily give me a damn splinter. It's smooth. Alright, so we got 4 of these, so 1 by 3 by 8. So these gonna be like for the bigger pieces. But I'm gonna sand these down. So now I'm gonna get these 1 by 2s because I couldn't find none in the other aisle. That'll be a little cheaper. But these won't be too bad. Make sure this is smooth. Yeah, it's smooth. Yeah. This one a little warped, so I'm gonna grab another one of these. But I definitely want the full length because I need 4 of these too. That'll work. that's crazy. There you go. I think this is a perfect one, actually. Yeah, this is perfect. All right. All right, smooth. All right, y'all. So right here, my camera died, but it's all cool, man. We ended up grabbing all we needed. So right here, I'm just spraying down my canvas. So you see the wrinkles in there. So I like to spray water on it, just so it can kind of tighten up, like the fabric will tighten up and stuff. So I like to spray it on the back, a little bit on the front, and then I set it outside on my balcony to air dry. So big shout out to my pops, man. My dad ended up letting me grab this miter saw, and I guess I consider it as a Christmas gift. I don't celebrate Christmas, but ended up just talking to him, having a good conversation, and he ended up lending me this, man. And it does the job, man. Like, it's perfect. But I ain't gonna cap. I really had to kind of do some little troubleshooting because I kept sawing, and then like I was like, why is it getting stuck? But it's because it's a latch, a safety latch on the back, just so in case I don't cut my damn hand off. But right here, man, I'm just making some 45-degree angles for my frames. I usually begin about like a 1 by 3 by 8 from Home Depot, so I got a good bit. I want to say I got about 12 of them over the last few days, and they actually ain't been even expensive for real. Like 8 feet, and I've been paying probably like $4 a pop on it. So it's been real smooth compared to getting a 30 by 45 canvas or frame and having to pay buku's amount of money, especially for the look that I'm going for. So I just really been in the space of creating for me and by me and having everything built by me. Doesn't really have me like not looking out for help because I'm always uh, making sure or seeing if I got any resources out there who are willing. But the biggest thing, man, is for me, I want to understand the system. I want to know it from inside out. So if I do see any errors, if I do notice anything is off, I can be able to fix it. And also, too, I can just build everything I want from scratch, like build everything from my hands. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Because nowadays, man, you don't really see too many people building stuff for themselves. Like nowadays, bro, you just see a lot of people just more so just building, more so focus on building revenue, I would say. And that's working with other people, working under other people. And for me, man, like I would say since what shit, like June, July, I really ain't been. I just been grinding, man. I just been really working under me, and it's been a process, even trying to figure out what does that even look like, and it's been rewarding in the end, I can say. And I've been enjoying this, man. I'd like to give a big shout out to moms too, man, because like she's like the ultimate DIYer, but that also what put me on this staining. Not this black staining, but staining just in general, man. Like, and it just made me catapult a little bit further. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. Like, it really took down the fear. And most of it is all fearful based, man. And that's what I've been learning. And as long as I see the proof, I got the directions, and follow the directions, it's smooth. Like me and my lady be saying, it's kind of like with cooking. Like, cooking is all about following directions, and it's hard to fuck up directions, like following them. Like if you fucking it up, that means you ain't following the directions, or you just ain't got all the ingredients or the tools, man. But for me, my biggest thing now, especially moving into this new year, man, is preparation, making sure I'm prepared because I know how my ADD can get me, and making sure I'm just disciplined on that. I believe a lot would be so much more easier on me if I focus on that. And literally, man, it's the same conversation I have with a lot of people. What's going on, y'all? I ain't gonna cap. I just really wanted to show y'all this piece that I've been working on because I know I've been going everywhere. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Big shout outs to the lady too, man. You know what I'm saying? Helping me out with this vibe. You know this definitely one of my favorites. I did the framing myself. With some help of my lady, man. Big shout outs to Boo. You know what I'm saying? I finally figured out me a little signature, man, that I really, really like, man. So, no, this is a monumental painting for me, bro. The first one I've actually signed. I'm gonna sign all the ones that haven't been sold yet too, but yeah, man, this is a beauty. So came together really nice. If I was to say the inspo, it would definitely be, man, because coming up, bro, when I would run it into kids, it will always hit me if kids would, when I talk to them, they look shy, they have their head down, like this feeling of insecurity or like being ashamed. And this is kind of like when our community likes to have a play in it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Or society likes to play in it and be like, oh, you know, he's a shy one, or going into the vibe of like, uh, well, you know, he's a kid, you know, they do this, they do that, but it's like, let's look a little deeper and let's not just look at it as like this is just our kid and they're just in their feelings. No, man, like what is really bothering them, you know, because it's a lot of stuff that can stem and connect to them later on in their lives, and you'd be like, damn, like, what the hell? And it also stems from me personally because I've been this kid, you know what I'm saying? Even in more so within insecurities, there's been times where in my life I've been challenged amongst people who I really truly love, and they would challenge me against my individuality, which would create insecurities. So, yeah, man, I just remember that a lot as a kid, but I wanted to definitely highlight that in this piece, bro. So, yeah, man. But enough of my tech talk. You know what I'm saying? So I will have that piece up soon. The inspo behind it is crazy, but it really came to me because it's something that I've been thinking about for a minute. And I just always hated, man. Like I got a little cousin or just either any of my little cousins or just whenever I'm around young young boys, like, and I meet them and they got their head down, or you can just tell like they just don't feel superior, and it's like y'all don't need to be thinking about that. You know, like y'all should be flowing. Y'all should be so adventurous. Y'all should be thinking life is all colors, bro. And it's just it sucks because I mean I can't advocate for a lot of the parenting that's done. I mean hell I'm not a parent, but I could definitely see how things can maneuver differently. Like I've been doing some research recently just about how, you know, growing up, just if you were on the video game all the time, if you was watching TV a lot, like that reflected later on in life when it come to how much money you make or what profession you may go in and etc. So it definitely plays in the long run, but the whole sense of that piece was to take the insecurity out the child, man. Like pour into that child, embrace its individuality, embrace what they believe can be capable for themselves, or show them what can be capable for them, you know. But that's enough for my telly talk today, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man, to 24 Frames, and definitely tune in if you guys are interested into some artwork. I got some artwork for sale on the website, and if you are interested in any originals, feel free to contact me on Instagram or on my website as well via email, and I'll be able to get right back to you. As you see, you'll be seeing my process more, how I put together everything from start to finish. And yeah, appreciate you guys and continue to follow along on the journey with me. Peace and love.